let's just join each other in consciousness this morning, knowing that God is all there is, moving in as and through each and every one of us, not just today, but every day. Life is good. We are here this morning by divine appointment. We are connected by our hearts and our souls. We are all one with God. And so as this service unfolds, it does so in the most wonderful way. Our hearts are open. We are just knowing there are great surprises awaiting us, not only in this service, but throughout the day. We hear what we need to hear. We connect with love. We smile. We let our lights shine, because that light is in each and every one of us. We just allow it to shine, and we connect with each other with our lights. It is a good day. It is a beautiful day. This is a wonderful service. All is well. And I just release my word to that law of mind that only says, yes, my beloved, yes. It is all good. It is all God. And together we affirm it by saying, and so it is. Amen. Good morning, everyone. There is a word that people use lately. I'm sure most of you have heard it. It's called lifing. You guys heard that word? Oh, interesting. Okay, some have, some haven't. Sometimes when you ask someone, how are you doing? What's happening? Oh, I'm just lifing. And it sort of has a negative connotation. And usually people say that when they're kind of dealing with challenges in their lives. Well, I'm lifing, I'm doing the best I can, you know. I believe that it's important, however, to see lifing as positive, as a wonderful thing, embracing those twists and turns with gratitude for being alive here at this time and in this space. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to be perfect all the time. It's staying positive. I actually heard someone say once, you know, even saints have a bad day once in a while. So, you know, being spiritual doesn't mean transforming ourselves into apathetic, stoic, or impassive humans with no emotions and no misunderstandings. I have often found that as we go through life, taking risks and leaning to our potential and into possibilities and working towards that growing edge, it can get kind of messy. For sure, we don't always get it right, but we always know that we have the capacity for self-correction and self-forgiveness where needed. Dr. Ernest Holmes said, "The person who is to succeed will never let his mind dwell on past mistakes. He will forgive the past in his life and in the lives of other people. If he makes a mistake, he will at once forgive it." Now, I believe to be at peace with our imperfections is a deeply spiritual practice. It asks us to surrender the illusion of perfection and trust that we are already whole in the eyes of the divine. The rough edges we carry, the doubts, the shortcomings, the unfinished places, they're not blemishes that disqualify us, but openings through which grace flows. I have learned over the years that trying to achieve perfection or avoid human experiences doesn't serve me. I believe that our path is to unfold ourselves from within, by letting go of the illusion of fear and opening to our inner promptings and stirrings. It's to step out in life in a bigger way than we may feel we're even capable of actually pulling off. Think about when we were first learning how to walk. Now, none of us learned this in a day. Many times we fell down, but we got right back up, and we kept at it until we figured it out. I mean, we're all walking around. That's a testament. Anything we have mastered began with a learning curve, and learning curves often come with some imperfections along the way. Our imperfections can ground us in humility, keeping us tender towards others and receptive to love. When we stop resisting our flaws, we find that Spirit can use even our weakness as a channel for strength, compassion, and wisdom. In this light, imperfection becomes less a burden to bear and more a sacred teacher. It teaches us that wholeness is not about being flawless, but about being real. It reveals that the holy often lives in the cracks, where forgiveness is needed, where patience is tested, and where love is most deeply given and received. To embrace imperfection, then, is to embrace our humanity as sacred, and to trust that the divine presence is shaping us through every unfinished edge. I challenge all of us to release the burden of trying to appear flawless and instead rest in the truth that our imperfections are not obstacles to God's love, but places where it shines most brightly. May we carry our imperfections with gentleness, our struggles with humility, and our growth with hope, knowing that we are already whole, already loved, already enough in the eyes of the divine. Thank you. Namaste.